that can happen. But we are not for late-term
abortion,
period.
Under Roe v. Wade, you have late-term abortion. You can do whatever you want, depending on the state. You can do whatever you want. We don't think that's a good thing. We think it's a radical thing. We think the Democrats are the radicals, not the Republicans.
For 51 years, that was the law. 51 years, constitutional scholarship said it was the right way to go. 51 years, and it was taken away because this guy put very conservative members on the Supreme Court. He takes credit for taking it away. What's he going to do? What's he going to do, in fact, if the MAGA Republicans, he gets elected, and the MAGA Republicans control the Congress, and they pass a universal ban on abortion, period, across the board, at 6 weeks or 7 or 8 or 10 weeks, something very, very conservative. Is he going to sign that bill? I'll veto it. He'll sign it.
Thank you.
Let's turn now to the issue of immigration and border security. President Biden, a record number of migrants have illegally crossed the southern border on your watch. Overwhelming border states and overburdening cities such as New York and Chicago, and in some cases causing real safety and security concerns. Given that, why should voters trust you to solve this crisis?
Because we worked very hard to get a bipartisan agreement that not only changed all of that, it made sure that we are in a situation where you had no circumstance where they could come across the border with the number of border police there are now. We significantly increased the number of asylum officers. Significantly, by the way, the Border Patrol endorsed my position. In addition to that, we found ourselves in a situation where when he was president, he was separating babies from their mothers, putting them in.
What's he talking about?
Cages, making sure the families were separated. That's not the right way to go. What I've done since I've changed the law, what's happened? I've changed it in a way that now you're in a situation where there are 40% fewer people coming across the border legally. That's better than when he left office. And I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either. Look, we had the safest border in the history of our country. The border, all he had to do was leave it.
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence.
Open up our border. Open up our country.
I don't think he knows what he said either. Look,
we're from prisons.
we had the safest border in the history of our country.
Institutions, insane asylum. Terrorists. We have the largest number of terrorists coming into our country right now. All terrorists, all over the world, not just in South America, all over the world. They come from the Middle East, everywhere. All over the world, they're pouring in. And this guy just left it open. And he didn't need legislation, because I didn't have legislation. I said, close the border. We had the safest border in history. In that final couple of months of my presidency, we had, according to Border Patrol, who is great, and by the way, who endorsed me for president, but I won't say that.
He endorsed me for president. Turn it down some?
Brandon, just speak to him. But look, we had the safest border in history. Now we have the worst border in history. There's never been anything like it. And people are dying all over the place, including the people that are coming up in caravans.
President Trump. President Biden?
The only terrorist who's done anything crossing the border is one who came along and killed three, under his administration, killed an al-Qaeda person coming in his administration, killed three American soldiers, killed three American soldiers. That's the only terrorist that's there. I'm not saying that no terrorist ever got through, but the idea they're emptying their prisons, we're welcoming these people, that's simply not true. There's no data to support what he said. Once again, he's exaggerating, he's lying.
President Trump, staying on the topic of immigration, you said that you're going to carry out, quote, the largest domestic deportation operation in American history, unquote. Does that mean that you will deport every undocumented immigrant in America, including those who have jobs, including those whose spouses are citizens, and including those who have lived here for decades? And if so, how will you do it?
Just 1 second. He said we killed three people. The people we killed are al-Baghdadi and Soleimani, the two greatest terrorists, biggest terrorists anywhere in the world, and it had a huge impact on everything, not just border, on everything. He's the one that killed people with the bad water, including hundreds of thousands of people dying, and also killing our citizens when they come in. We are living right now in a rat's nest. They're killing our people in New York, in California, in every state in the union, because we don't have borders anymore. Every state is now a border. And because of his ridiculous, insane and very stupid policies, people are coming in and they're killing our citizens at a level that we've never seen. We call it migrant crime. I call it Biden migrant crime. They're killing our citizens at a level that we've never seen before. And you're reading it like these three incredible young girls over the last few days. One of them, I just spoke to the mother, and they just had the funeral for this girl, 12 years old. This is horrible what's taken place. What's taken place in our country, we're literally an uncivilized country now. He doesn't want it to be. He just doesn't know. He opened the borders. Nobody's ever seen anything like. And we have to get a lot of these people out, and we have to get them out fast because they're going to destroy our country. Just take a look at where they're living. They're living in luxury hotels in New York City and other places. Our veterans are on the street. They're dying because he doesn't care about our veterans. He doesn't care. He doesn't like the military at all, and he doesn't care about our veterans. Nobody been worse. I had the highest approval rating for veterans taking care of the VA. He has the worst. He's gotten rid of all the things that I approved. Choice that I got through Congress, all of the different things I approved, they abandoned. We had by far the highest, and now it's down in less than half because he's done all these great things that we did. And I think he did it just because I approved it, which is crazy. But he has killed so many people at our border by allowing all of these people to come in. And it's a very sad day in America.
President Biden, you have the mic.
Every single thing he said is a lie. Every single one. For example, veterans are a hell of a lot better off since they passed the PACT Act.
I need to tap the
1
fuck
million
in.
of them now have insurance, and their families have it. Their families have it because what happened, whether it was Agent Orange or burn pits, they're all being covered now. And his group opposed that. We're also in a situation where we have great respect for veterans. My son spent a year in Iraq, living one next door to those burn pits.
It's,
Came back with stage 4 glioblastoma. I was recently
ABW-23.
in France for D-Day, and I spoke all about those heroes that died. I went to the World War II cemetery, World War I cemetery he refused to go to. He was standing with his 4-star general, and he told me, he said, I don't want to go in there because they're a bunch of losers and suckers. My son was not a loser, he's not a sucker. You're the sucker, you're the loser.
President Trump?
First of all, that was a made-up quote, suckers and losers. They made it up. It was in a third-rate magazine that's failing, like many of these magazines. He made that up. He put it in commercials. We've notified him. We had 19 people that said I didn't say it. And think of this. Who would say I'm at a cemetery or I'm talking about our veterans? Because nobody's taking better care. I'm so glad this came up, and he brought it up. There's nobody that's taken better care of our soldiers than I have. To think that I would, in front of generals and others, say suckers and losers. We have 19 people that said it was never said by me. It was made up by him, just like Russia was made up, just like the 51 intelligence agents are made up, just like the new thing with the 16 economists are talking. It's the same thing. 51 intelligence agents said that the laptop was Russia disinformation. It wasn't. That came from his son, Hunter. It wasn't Russia disinformation. He made up the suckers and losers, so he should apologize to me right now.
4-star general standing aside who was on your staff who said you said it, period. That's number one. And number two, the idea that I have to apologize to you for anything along the line. We've done more for veterans than any president has in American history. And they now are in their family. The only sacred obligation we have as a country is to care for our veterans when they come home and their families and equip them when they go to war. That's what we're doing. That's what the VA is doing now. They're doing more for veterans than ever before in our history.
Thank you so much.
Topic of foreign policy. I want to begin with Russia's war against Ukraine, which is now in its 3rd year. Former President Trump, Russian President Vladimir Putin says he'll only end this war if Russia keeps the Ukrainian territory it has already claimed and Ukraine abandons its bid to join NATO. Are Putin's terms acceptable to you?
First of all, our veterans and our soldiers can't stand this guy. They can't stand him. They think he's the worst commander-in-chief, if that's what you call him, that we've ever had. They can't stand him. So let's get that straight. And they like me more than just about any of them. And that's based on every single bit of information. As far as Russia and Ukraine, if we had a real president, the president that knew, that was respected by Putin, he would have never invaded Ukraine. A lot of people are dead right now, much more than people know. You know, they talk about numbers. You can double those numbers, maybe triple those numbers. He did nothing to stop it. In fact, I think he encouraged Russia from going in. I'll tell you what happened. He was so bad with Afghanistan.
Bang, bang.
It was such a horrible embarrassment, most embarrassing moment in the history of our country. That
We
when
live.
Putin watched that and he saw the incompetence that
We live.
he should
I
have
think.
fired those
We should be
generals
live.
like I fired the one that you mentioned. And so he's
We
got
should
no
be
love
live.
lost. But he should have fired those generals. No
Yes,
general
sir.
got
Hey.
fired for the most embarrassing
Hey.
moment in the history of our country,
We bite.
Afghanistan, where we left billions of dollars of equipment behind. We lost
bite.
13
I
beautiful
hope they can hear
soldiers,
us.
and 38
Hold on, I gotta send this
soldiers
to-
were obliterated. And by the way, we left people behind too. We
Few
left
folk.
American citizens behind. When Putin saw that, he said, "You know what?
Hey man,
We're gonna
if y'all
go
just
in and
tapping in,
maybe take
we just
my-
hit
this
went
was
public
his dream.
on
I talked
the
to him
stream.
about
So
his dream. The difference
that-
is
they can hear
we
us?
never
It's
would have
working.
oh,
invaded
I.
Ukraine. Never.
So listen, y'all tapped in, man.
Israel
Limitless
has never
views.
been invaded
Y'all see we watching this
in a
damn
million years
debate,
by
man.
Hamas.
I
You
feel
know
like we
why?
always do something
Because Iran was
like
broke.
Random as
I
hell.
wouldn't let
That and,
anybody
like,
do business
political.
with them. They ran out of
Aw,
money.
man.
They were broke. They had
Cornelius
no money
and
for
Lamar.
Hamas.
Yo,
They had
yo,
no
we gotta
money
bring
for
that back.
anything.
Gotta bring that
Nobody
back.
for
Gotta bring that
terror.
back.
That's why you had no terror
Hey, before we
at
get
all
going though, you
during
know what I'm
my
saying? Y'all know what it
administration.
is. It's the
This
Limitless
place,
Views
the whole world is
podcast.
blowing up under him.
Wait.
I heard so much more.
Hey, that was loud. That was loud. I thought I forgot which button it
We're in a
was.
situation where, let's take the last point
Y'all see
first.
we outside, man.
Iran attacked
Hey, Ian,
American
pass me that
troops,
bottle, man. Pass me that bottle,
brain
man.
damage for a number of
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He did nothing about it. Recently,
You made a
when he was
thumbnail
president,
or something.
they
I
attacked.
did.
He said
was-
they're
I
just
don't
having
know.
headaches. That's all it is.
I saw it
He
on the
didn't do a
computer.
thing when the attack took place.
Like
number one.
Limitless
Number two,
views,
we got
presidential
over
debate with that.
100,000 American
I can make one
family
after.
members out
All right.
of Afghanistan during
Y'all
the
tapped
war.
in, man.
Number three, we found ourselves in a situation where
Random as
Take a look
hell.
at what
What's
Trump
today,
did to
Wednesday?
Ukraine.
Yeah.
This guy
No,
told
Thursday.
Ukraine, told
Thursday.
Trump, do whatever
We was gonna
you
do a
want
pod,
and do whatever you
And
want.
then all of a sudden,
And
here
that's
we go.
exactly
and here we are. You're like, you want to watch the debate, nigga?
Putin encouraged him. Do
You wanna watch
whatever
the
you
debate,
want.
nigga?
And he went in.
You put something
Listen
on
to what
the-
he said when he went in.
I'm about to
It would
post it
take
right
Kyiv
now.
in 5 days, remember? Because it's part of the old Soviet Union.
I'm
That's what he
gonna post
wanted
this
to
shit right
reestablish.
now.
Kyiv.
So he
And
tagged
he, in
me,
fact, didn't do it at all. He
Yeah,
didn't
feel
want to
me.
get it done.
Make sure you hit that like. Make sure you hit that subscribe.
Lost thousands and thousands
Type
of troops,
shit.
500,000 troops.
Thank you.
President Trump, I
Exactly.
just
Let's see
for
what they
1 minute,
talking
I just
Yeah,
want
let's
to
tap
go
in,
back
let's
to
tap
my
in, let's
original
tap in.
question, which is, are Putin's terms acceptable to you? Keeping the
No, they're
territory
not
in Ukraine.
acceptable. No, they're not acceptable.
Hell nah.
But look, this is a war that never
what's
should have
acceptable?
started. If we
What's-
had a leader in this war,
what's unacceptable?
he let
That money we
everybody
sending
along.
over there?
He's
To
given
Ukraine?
$200
Ah,
billion
shit.
now or more to Ukraine. He's given $200 billion. That's a lot of money.
That's
I don't
a lot
think
of money.
there's been anything like
Give me
it.
one.
Every time that
Brother.
Zelensky comes
I only
to this
need one,
country,
but-
he walks away with $60 billion. He's the greatest salesman ever.
While we over
And
here.
I'm not knocking him. I'm not knocking anything. I'm only saying the money that we're spending on this war, and we shouldn't be
Mine,
spending-
mine.
It should have never happened. I will have that
Shit.
war settled between Putin and Zelensky as president-elect before I take office on January
Big
20th.
dogs.
I'll
Oh,
have
he
that
tell
war
he
settled.
speaking into the existence. Sound like
So
Big
needlessly,
dogs.
He said, when I
so
win.
stupidly,
when I
I
win.
will get it settled, and I'll get it settled fast
Yeah,
before
man.
I take office.
Uncle T back, man.
The fact is that Putin is a war criminal.
Oh,
He's killed
God.
thousands and thousands of people. And he has made one thing clear. He wants to reestablish what was part of the Soviet Empire, not just a piece. He wants all of Ukraine. That's what he wants. And then you think
Look
he'll
at all the
stop there?
effort he got to put
You
into
think he'll
standing
stop
up.
when he-
Nigga.
I
Like,
told you. This debate should have been at
What do you
6
think
o'clock,
happens to
bro.
Poland?
I don't
Yeah.
know why they got him
What
up
do you think
here,
happens to
bro.
those NATO
Yeah,
That's supposed to be sleep.
And so if
They
you
in
want a
Atlanta
war,
right now.
You ought to find out what he's going to do.
Hey, man.
because
They in the A?
They in
he does what he
Atlanta.
says
Oh, man,
he
free
wants to
Thugger.
win. By the way,
That's why we need
all
Trump
that
gonna free
money
Young
to keep
Thug.
Ukraine and from what they
handing
can
out the
make
pardon.
sure the
Oh,
United States
man.
sends them
What?
weapons.
Listen, if he free
Lots of
Young
money
Thug
at this
before
time.
November,
And our NATO allies produced as
hey,
much
man, I don't know,
funding for
man.
Ukraine as
I
we
don't
did.
know.
Page?
That's why.
Oh,
it's-
shit,
that's
I was
why
supposed to
we're
do
strong.
that. My
Thank you.
bad, my
Moving
bad,
on to
my
the
bad,
Middle
my bad.
East. In October,
up.
Hamas attacked Israel, killing more than 1,000
Alright, y'all see
people
what's
and taking
good, man.
hundreds of hostages.
Big AB.
Among those held
Big
and
ass
thought
light.
to still be alive are
Presidential
5
debate.
Americans. Israel's
the
response
fucking,
has killed
aight?
thousands
Tap
of
the fucking.
Palestinians and created a humanitarian crisis in Gaza. President Biden, you've put forward a proposal to resolve this conflict, but so far Hamas has not released the remaining hostages, and Israel is continuing its military offensive in Gaza. So what additional leverage will you use to get Hamas and Israel to end the war? You have 2 minutes.
Number one, everyone from the United Nations
How do you feel about this?
Security Council.
I think I asked you this when it first.
G7,
With that Palestine shit? Man, listen. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Right? You can't be just out murdering people just off of
But how you feel about us,
hostages,
America,
siding with like Israel?
giving them money for like
Third phase is
It's hard because it's like, all right, those are allies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would expect you to ride for me if I came to you with some static with somebody else.
But if I'm wrong,
But if you're wrong, I'm gonna tell you're wrong. But I'm still gonna swing on that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So with this, we talking about lives, right? Like,
they kill a lot of innocent people. We're providing Israel with all the
like if you was out killing a whole bunch of people, like on some GTA shit, I would be like, all right, bro, like, relax. I don't know, man. It's hard. It's hard to not side with your allies, but it's also not hard to just be a good fucking person and not allow this shit to happen.
We saved Israel.
Like, we should have been had a ceasefire.
Producer of support for
But like, we just jump right into this, man. Like, we just chilling like it's just us. Ah, man, listen. It's been a while. We back though. Live reaction to the
And by the way, they've been
to the joint.
greatly weakened Hamas. Greatly weakened.
I don't know. I'm just talking. I don't think nobody in the chat yet.
But you got to be careful for what
Hell nah.
certain weapons.
Oh, I didn't post it on the page. That's why.
dog.
I'm sorry, and I'm sorry. This isn't. Hold on. I'm doing it right now.
The European nations together
Tag me in it.
have spent
I got you.
100 billion or maybe more than that, less than us. Why doesn't he call them and say, you got to put up your money like I did with NATO? I got them to put up hundreds of billions of dollars. The Secretary General of NATO said Trump did the most incredible job.
Trump winning.
Look at his face. Look at his face.
They
Look at
wouldn't
his
have
face.
any out of business. We were spending almost 100% of the money.
Oh wait, we looking at the wrong screen.
He didn't do that.
This the one.
He's getting old. You got to ask these people to put up the money.
Yo,
We're over $100
hold on,
billion
son.
more spent, and it has a bigger impact on them because of location, because we have an ocean in between. You got to ask them. As far as Israel,
Joe Biden, man.
and Hamas, Israel's the one that wants
You
to
vote-
go. He
you-
said
you
the
voting
only
this
one
year?
who wants to keep going is Hamas. Actually, Israel is the
You vote-
one, and you should
Come
let
on
him
now.
go and let him finish the job. He
You
doesn't
voting?
want to
Let
do
me
it.
see
He's
what they
become
talk
like a
about.
Palestinian,
I'll have my
but
list
they
in
don't
my
like him
hand today.
because he's a bad Palestinian. He's a weak one.
President Biden, you have a minute.
I've never heard so much foolishness. This is a guy who wants to get out of NATO. You're going to
He's
stay
a
there?
liar.
He's going to pull out of NATO. The idea that we have our strength lies in our alliances as well. It may be a big ocean, but are we ever able to avoid a war in Europe, a major war in Europe? What happens if, in fact, you have Putin continue to go into NATO? We have an Article 5 agreement. Attack on one is attack on all. You want to start the nuclear war he keeps talking about, go ahead. Let Putin go in and control Ukraine and then move on to Poland and other places. You see what happens then.
All right, it's out. Everyone should know now.
And by the way, I
just realized we just went live. I didn't send it to nobody. Ain't posted to no page.
We ain't post nothing.
All right, when people start filing in, we'll do another intro, I guess, of what we
No major
doing.
war in Europe has ever been able to be contained just to Europe.
President
it's a
Trump,
good
just
start.
to follow up,
This first time we've
would
been
you
live.
support the
It
creation
is the first
of
time.
an independent
And it was
Palestinian
very,
state in order
it
to
was like,
achieve
let's not
peace
do the
and
pod.
eventually-
Let's
I'd have to see, but before
switch
we do
gears
that,
real quick,
the
man.
problem we have.
Hold
is
on, let me
that we
make sure I
spend all
send
the
this out
money.
to everybody.
So they kill us on trade. I
Send
made
this
great
out to
trade deals with
everybody.
the European nations because if you add them up, they're about the same size economically. Their economy is about the same size as the United States. And
Shit,
they want
man.
no cars, they don't want anything that we have, but we're supposed to take their cars, their food, their everything,
Who?
their agriculture. I changed that. But the big thing I changed is they don't want to pay. And the only reason
Come on, China.
that he can play games with NATO is because I got them to put up hundreds of billions of dollars. I said, and he's right about this. I said,
Up that
"No,
Brad.
I'm not going to support NATO if you don't pay." They asked me that question. Would you guard us against Russia at a very secret meeting of the 28 states at that time,
he telling
nations
secrets.
at that time?
Ain't
And
it
they said,
supposed to
no,
be a
if you
secret,
don't
dog?
pay, I won't do that. And you know what happened? Billions and billions of dollars came flowing in the
Billions.
next day and the next months. But now we're in the same position. We're paying everybody's
Thank you.
bills.
Let's turn to the issue of democracy.
I don't like how she said thank you. That was
Former
rude as
President
hell.
Trump, I want to ask you about January 6, 2021. After you rallied your supporters that day, some of them stormed the Capitol to stop the constitutionally mandated counting of electoral votes. As president,
That's
you
crazy.
swore an oath
Stop-
quote,
to stop
preserve,
them from
protect,
counting
and
votes,
defend,
nigga?
unquote, the Constitution. What do you say to voters who believe that you violated that oath through your actions and inaction on January 6th and worry that you'll do it again?
Oh,
Why do they too many believe that? And let me tell you about January 6th. On January 6th, we had a great border. Nobody coming through, very few. On January 6th, we were energy independent. On January 6th, we had the lowest taxes ever. We had the lowest regulations
he
ever.
deflecting.
On January 6th, we were respected all over the world. All over the world, we were respected.
Don't say
And
nothing
then he
stupid.
comes in, and we're now laughed at. We're like a bunch of stupid people. What happened to the United States' reputation under this man's leadership is horrible, including weaponization, which I'm sure at some point you'll be talking about, where he goes after his political opponent because he can't beat him fair and square.
All right.
You have 80 seconds left. My question was, what
80
do you
seconds?
say to those voters
How you
who
know
believe
that?
you violated your constitutional
That's all-
oath
that's
through your actions and inaction
You're
on
under the
January
right,
6,
right.
2021?
You got
and
80
worry that
seconds.
You'll do it again.
Well, I didn't say that to anybody.
Yeah, I
I
should've
said
rolled up.
peacefully and patriotically. And Nancy Pelosi, if you just watched the news from 2 days ago, on tape to her daughter, who's a documentary filmmaker,
Oh, he
they
on here
say.
telling
What she?
everybody.
But she said,
Damn.
"Oh,
He snitching
no,
on
it's my
everybody."
responsibility. I was
No,
responsible
Nancy
for
Pelosi
this."
daughter.
Because I offered her 10,000
You know her
soldiers
daughter,
for the
Al.
National Guard, and she turned them down. And the mayor of, in writing, by the way, the
Ah,
mayor,
man.
in writing, turned it down. The mayor of D.C. They turned it down. I offered 10,000 because I could see I had virtually nothing to do. They asked me to go make a speech.
You normally pay attention
I
to
could see what was
politics,
happening. Everybody
like
was
outside
saying
of the
they're gonna
pod. I
be
know
there on
we
January
try to
6th,
like
they're
not
gonna
to
be
get
there. And I
political
said,
too
you know
much,
what?
but
There's a lot of people
Honestly,
coming. You
not
could
really.
feel it. You could feel it too, and you could feel it. And I said,
Me neither.
They ought to have some National Guard or whatever.
like I don't be having opinions.
And
I be
offered
having
it to
opinions
her,
on
and
shit,
she
but
now
like
admits that
I don't
she
be wanting
turned
to
it
have
down.
no opinion on
And
shit
it
because
was
everybody
the
want to
same
twist it
day
into
she
something
was-
different
I
shit
don't
than
know,
what
she
you're
can't be very
saying.
happy with her daughter because it made her into a liar. She said, "I take full responsibility for January 6th."
President
Ooh.
Biden?
I missed that part. I should
He
listen.
encouraged those folks to go up on Capitol Hill, number one. I sat in the
Why the
dining room
fuck is he whispering, bruh?
for 3
He
hours.
tired, bro.
3 hours
I'm telling you, bro.
I hate him.
His
At
vice
6
president
o'clock,
and a
5
number
or
of his
6 o'clock,
colleagues on the
dog.
Republican side as
I
well
hate home,
to
bro.
do something.
I don't hate home. I
Call
don't hate
for a
home.
stop,
I don't
to
hate
end
home.
it.
For Secret
Instead,
Service.
they're
Boo, boo,
talking
boo.
about being patriots
Who you hate, nigga?
and great patrons of
Man, let's turn.
In fact, he says he'll not
Man, this
forgive them
shit-
for what they've done. He'll-
Every
he'll
time he
be
start
convicted.
talking, bruh,
He says
like-
he wants to commute their sentences and say that no. But he went to every single court in the nation. I don't know how many
talking
cases, scores of cases,
don't
including the
know.
Supreme Court, and they said no. This guy is responsible for doing what is being was done.
I had to make sure I didn't want to drop it over on
And
the.
these people should be in jail.
Ah,
Should be. In
Limitless Views going live. God damn, would you look at that?
And now he says that he loses again. Such
Good
a whiner
shit,
that
man.
he is, that
Good
he will
impromptu.
blow that.
Impromptu.
President Biden.
So
President Trump?
if
But they've
some
done
shit
to
go
some
wrong,
people that are so
some
innocent,
shit go wrong.
You ought to be
I
ashamed
can't.
of yourself. What you have done, how you've destroyed the lives of so many people. When they
I'm waiting for Trump
ripped
to say
down
something,
Portland, when they
I'm
ripped
ready for him
down
to turn up. I feel like
he
he
ain't-
turn
many
up.
other cities,
He-
you go to Minnesota,
Not-
Minneapolis.
he ain't
what
give
they've
Hillary
done
this
there,
this
with the
energy.
fires all over the city. If I didn't bring in the National Guard, that city would have been destroyed.
You talking about?
When you look at all of the
Minneapolis.
they took over big chunks of Seattle. I was all set to bring in the National Guard. They heard that. They saw them coming, and they left immediately.
Out of there.
What he said about this whole subject is so off. Peacefully patriotic. One other thing. The Unselect Committee, which is basically two horrible Republicans that are all gone now, out of office, and Democrats, all Democrats, they
Have you been following
destroyed
politics?
and deleted all of the information.
When Trump got
they
into
because they
office,
found out we were
I was
right.
watching
We were right.
CNN,
And they deleted and
MSNBC,
destroyed
Fox
all of the
News. I was watching
information.
all that
They should go
shit.
to jail for that. If a Republican
This nigga
did
was
that,
just
they go to
polarizing,
jail.
bro. Like
President Trump, President Biden, I want to get
I never wanted to
The
watch a
only person
president
who
more
stages a convicted
until
felon
Trump
is
got
man
in there.
right
Like
now. And the fact of the matter is,
This nigga's
he
always
isn't-
whispering, I hate
what
him.
he's telling
Like-
you is simply not true. The fact is that there was no effort on his part to stop what was going on up in Capitol Hill.
But
And all those
I don't
people,
really,
every
I don't
one of
really
them
watch,
convicted,
I don't really watch the
deserves
politics
to be
and shit like
convicted.
that, man.
The
Like,
idea that they didn't
Like-
kill somebody, just went in and broke down doors, broke the windows, occupied offices.
I
turned
let
over
people
desks,
tell me about this shit. Like,
turned over statues.
it's,
The
that's probably
idea
bad,
that
but
those people
My
are
thing
patriots.
is like
Come on.
I'm at a point in
When I
my
asked
life
him
where I
the
don't
first two
trust
debates we had, the
anything
debates
that
we
is
had
told to
first
me
time around, I said, will you
by any
denounce the
politician.
Proud Boys? He said, no, I'll tell them to stand by. The idea he's refusing to, will you denounce these guys? Will you
Like,
denounce the
anything?
people we're talking about now? Will you denounce the people?
feel like there's always
tomorrow's gonna be sunny.
What are you going to
There's a
do?
motive.
You telling
I'm
me?
gonna, give you a
motive, there's an
minute,
agenda
President
to
Trump, for a
something.
follow-up question I have.
I don't
After
trust
a jury
politicians
convicted
neither.
you of 34 felonies last
Oh,
month, you
shit.
said if reelected, you would, quote, have every right to go after, unquote, your political opponents. You just talked about members of the select committee on January 6th going to jail.
Eye
Your
for
main
an
political
eye.
opponent is standing on stage with you tonight.
Absolutely right.
Can you clarify exactly what it means about you feeling you have every right to go after your political opponents?
Well, I said my retribution is going to be success. We're going to make this country successful again, because right now it's a failing nation. My retribution is going to be success. But when he talks about a convicted felon, his son is a convicted felon.
Talk about it.
At a very high level.
Talk about it.
Going to be convicted probably
Look,
numerous
look
other
at him,
times.
look at him.
Should have been convicted before, but his Justice Department let the statute of limitations lapse on the most important things.
What?
But he could be a convicted felon as soon as he gets out of office. Joe could be a convicted felon with all of the things that he's done. He's done horrible
It's
things.
like he just smells
all
shit.
Of the death caused at the border. Telling the Ukrainian people that we're going to want $1 billion or you change the prosecutor, otherwise you're not getting $1 billion. If I ever said that, that's quid pro quo. That we're not going to do anything.
That's facts.
We're not going to give
If
you $1 billion unless you change your
These
prosecutor having to do
motherfuckers
with
be
the
doing
Senate.
the same shit
This
that
man
Trump
is a
be doing.
criminal.
Trump
This
just
man,
be
you're
more
lucky.
upfront
You're
about it.
lucky. I did
You know what I'm saying?
nothing
Like,
wrong. We'd have a
and he
system
be
that
making
was
sense when he
rigged
do
and
the shit.
disgusting. I did nothing wrong.
Thank you,
But
President
if Trump was to
President
do
Biden,
some of the
you
shit
have
that,
said-
like, if his son
Come right
was
here, sir.
wrapped up
You-
in that,
Well, you wanna
was it
respond? Go
Ukraine
ahead. You
or
wanted to respond.
I think it was
The idea.
he got like wrapped up in some money laundering bullshit with Ukraine or something like that. If that was Trump, they would have
Biden's son did.
Biden's son, yeah, they would have nailed this nigga to the cross.
We'd have still been. I feel like that Hunter Biden shit was here one day and going the next.
Simply wrong. No
It
president
was,
ever
bro,
spoke
and I
like
feel
that.
like he's still on trial for this shit and everything. You know, I'm about to start watching politics.
Number three,
I'm not.
the crime
I feel like tonight
you're
is like-
charged with. And think
I'm
all
about to
the
start
civil
watching.
penalties you have. How many billions of dollars do you owe in civil penalties?
I ain't say all that now, goddamn shit, nigga. Slow down, slow down. Let me ease into it
Sex
first.
with a porn star.
What?
While your wife was pregnant.
Oh,
What are you talking
He-
about?
They heating up.
they.
Give him that, sir.
They
I
heating
didn't
up.
have sex with a porn star.
Alright.
Number one. Number two, that was a case that was started
Mm-hmm.
and moved. They moved a high-ranking official, a DOJ, into the Manhattan DA's office to start that case. That case is going to be appealed and won. We had a
Okay.
very terrible judge, a horrible judge, Democrat. The prosecutor were all high-ranking Democrats, appointed people, and both the civil and the criminal. He basically went after his political opponent because he thought it was going to damage me. But when the public found out about these cases, because they understand it better than he does, he has no idea what these cases are. But when
He can't
when
read
they
no
found
more.
out about these cases, you know what they did? My poll numbers went up way up. You know that because you're reporting it. And we took in more money in the last 2 weeks than we've ever taken in the history of any campaign. I don't think any campaign has ever taken hundreds of millions of dollars
Here
came
we
pouring
go.
in because the public
shit got
knows
me
it's a
fucked up.
scam and it's a guy that's after his political opponent because he can't win fair and square.
Thank you, President
I'm
Trump.
just
President
fixing it
Biden,
up.
you have said,
I agree.
quote,
Ah,
Donald
God
Trump
damn,
and
I done
his
messed it
MAGA
up.
Republicans are determined to
I
destroy
do agree
American
that
democracy.
whole he
Do you
can't win
believe
fair
that
and
the
square.
tens of
Like this
millions of
whole
Americans
Trump being
who are
on
likely to
trial
vote
for
for
36
President
counts
Trump
or 34
will be
counts or
voting
whatever the case
against
may be.
American
Whatever.
democracy?
The
I
more
think
they
it's
know
all
about what
a
he's
tactic.
done, yes. The more they know about what
Said
he's
it's
done.
attacking.
And there's a lot more
A
coming.
tactic.
He's got a lot of cases
Oh,
around the world
tactic.
coming
Some
out.
dirt on his name.
He's got a whole range of issues
I believe
he has
it.
to face. I don't know what the
Because you
jury's
think
gonna
about
do.
it, bro,
I know
even
right now
during
he has
his-
a real problem. And so the
Even
fact
during
that-
his
could you ever think you're
fucking
hearing the
presidency,
president
they
say that I'm gonna seek
cut him beneath
retribution?
his feet every
Ever
single
heard the
thing that he
president say
did.
that I thought Hitler had some good
And
ideas.
everybody's saying,
What got me
you
involved
know what the hood's saying?
was after my son had died, I decided
They
Iraq.
saying they want Trump back.
I said I wasn't gonna
We
run
was
again
good under Trump.
until I saw
Who
him
you-
in
Who
Charlottesville,
you want back?
Virginia.
Let's just get it out there with.
Hey, Trump was cutting checks, nigga. What we talking about? What we talking about?
Yeah, I mean,
Trump was cutting checks, nigga.
Back in Germany.
I need these interest rates to come down,
I spoke to
dog.
the mother.
Real shit, so we were talking earlier about like, all right, halfway through the year, what's some like something that you want to like do in the last 6 months, right? So I was thinking, like, bro, like I want to start getting into the process of buying a house because I do want to own a home. Like I want to mow the lawn and get mad about it and shit like that. Know what I mean?
Why would you? All right, go ahead. We'll get
You know, listen, you know what I mean? But nigga, the way shit is now, like the housing market, I feel as though as soon as this nigga got in here, it was like,
President Trump.
well, everything
Jake, both of you know
houses
that has
are
been totally wiped out.
high right
Because
now,
when
the
you see the
prices,
sentence,
the
it
price
said
of homes.
100%
On top of
exoneration
interest
in there,
rates.
so
It's
he just
usually
keeps
one
it
or
going.
the
He
other.
says he
Interest
ran
rates are
because
high,
of Charlottesville. He didn't run because of
housing
Charlottesville.
prices are low.
He ran because
Yeah.
it was his
Or
last
vice
chance.
versa. But
And
now it's-
he's not equipped to be
both of them,
president.
both of them up that
I
mouth.
know.
See,
We
like,
have a debate.
pick one.
We're trying to justify his presidency. His
I'm done with the
presidency
interest
is-
rates, man. I just
without
got that.
question,
I told you they hit me with
worst
the highest
president,
interest
the worst
rate on my car.
presidency in the history of our country.
Woo!
We shouldn't be having a debate.
They say, look, bro,
about it.
I
There's
ain't-
nothing to debate.
ain't gonna hold
He
you.
made up the Charlottesville
And I thought I had
story,
straight
and
credit,
you'll see
bro.
it's debunked
I'm thinking,
all
yeah,
over
my-
the place.
I'm like,
Every
my shit
analyst,
higher than
every reasonable
other
expert
niggas'
has
credits.
Debunked it. And
I
just
know
the other
that.
day it came out that it
Man,
was
fuck,
fully
they didn't give a
debunked.
fuck.
It's a
look,
it's
bro.
a
Big
sense
dog,
story.
listen.
He knows that, and he didn't run
I
because of
fuck with
Charlottesville.
you,
He used that as an
and I don't
excuse
fuck
to
with
run
you,
it.
fuck with you. That's literally how they did to me, my nigga.
Yeah.
All you have to do is listen to what was said at
I
the
mean-
time. And the idea that somehow that's the only reason I ran.
Shit happens.
I ran
Waited.
because I
Oh, no, you
worried a
shouldn't
guy
have
like this
waited.
guy could get elected.
Nah.
He thought they were
'Cause
good
if they-
people coming out of that all.
What I'ma wait?
For us.
But later, for them to give me the same interest rate. Hey, actually, the national interest rate went up.
For them to go down, like,
that he's talking
maybe,
about, all
maybe.
of this being
Another pandemic.
fabricated. We saw it in
Oh,
our own
shit.
eyes. We saw what happened
Yeah,
on
it's
January
3%.
6th. We saw the
Houses.
people breaking through.
It was 3%.
Yeah, they got down to like 3, I think 2 something at 2 point something at one point.
So if you bought a house during the pandemic,
You good. You good.
as long as you made it through them 2 years of when everything was closed down, you good. You straight.
But now,
Why are they not
like
endorsing
Sam-
him?
7%.
President Biden, we're going to be right back with more from the CNN.
All right, yeah. We need a break. Thank goodness. Okay.
I wonder why they went to Atlanta first.
Do you think Atlanta is the most diverse like city?
You could quiet that down or not? Or mute that?
Yeah, hold on. Do you think Atlanta is the most diverse city? Because like I heard they got like white folk out there. They got
No, diverse. Hey,
what's more diverse than New York?
yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Okay. All right, nigga, shit, damn, motherfucker.
I think like
Jurors could not be discharged.
the majority black
Welcome to the Trump trials.
I mean,
Sidebar, a
so
new
that's the
podcast
thing,
from
bro. Cause like
Washington
I be
Post.
seeing
I'm
like,
Libby Casey, and every week,
so for
alongside
us, I feel like
Ron
we
Coleman
consider
and
like
James
Atlanta kind of like a
break down
mecca
the latest news
for-
and
for-
legal
for-
battles
for black
as
people.
Donald Trump ramps
Kendrick
up
said
his presidential
that Atlanta was the
campaign.
mecca.
The
Oh
ramifications are
yeah.
serious.
Oh yeah.
The first time
Once
a
upon a
US
time, I
president
know we was in
is, of course,
chains.
as a defendant.
Yeah.
But we also have some fun.
Coming up,
If
wait.
you had any job in the
Jake, you
court,
fucked up, man.
What would it be? I would enjoy being the
honestly,
bailiff.
not, I mean,
You've never read
Go ahead.
you know I'm a Drake
Our
fan.
colleagues share their
Yeah,
inside
like,
scoops.
yeah,
You
I know
have a
that,
sense
I know
of the
that, I
jury
know
has
That
that
whole
weight
like
bearing on
back
them.
and forth.
They see all of us.
How you feel? How you
I
feel?
still fuck with Drake.
And
Don't get
stick
me wrong. I
around
still
to get
fuck with
real.
Drake.
What are some of the
But
weird nuggets and things you've learned about
the
jurors
way
this week?
Kendrick put things into perspective,
public
like
access TV show.
the whole
Watch the Trump
homie
trials
still
sidebar
double down
on
calling us some
YouTube.
slaves.
Or
Like,
You know, when I heard that part, that was in Family Matters.
yes.
Yeah, bro.
No,
When I
was
heard
it? That was
reporter for the Washington Post.
that-
I
that
work
might have
for the
been,
White House team. I wanted to come to the Washington Post because it's some of the best
Dropping
journalism
you-
that's going
dropping
on
you-
in America.
Cat say he always rap like he trying to free the slaves. I was like, hold up, my nigga, hold up.
President is in town.
What you
I'm
mean
also
by
in
that?
Yeah, what you mean by
I'm
that?
traveling. I or
And
one
so,
of my colleagues
like,
are
and
also
then-
traveling. I just writing about what he's not just what he's
I just
doing,
feel like
but also writing about the
Kendrick
impact
put a light
of
to
what he's
Drake,
doing
and
and
now it's
how
hard for me to
voters, how
not see
Americans feel
Drake
about
under that
If I had
same
to
light.
describe the
Yeah.
political team,
But I
here,
still fuck with
one
him,
thing
you know what I'm
that's
saying? That
really
don't
unique
take
about
away
our
from
coverage
the
We have
the
hypotheses,
years of me
but we
just
don't have
enjoying
assumptions,
Drake's music,
trying to figure out
and,
where people actually are,
take
as opposed to
care.
where we assume
Oh,
they
shit.
are.
Hold
I think
on.
it's something
Wait.
that makes us really distinct. Critical,
fucked up the
objective
shit.
journalism
Oh,
is
wow.
really important at this
fucked up
point
the shit.
because
Over there touching.
everyone's trying.
Because
to
you know,
and
I'm sorry.
What I try to do, what we try to do.
There we go.
Is
There we go.
to just
Damn,
call
hold
it
it.
like
This
it
whole
is.
time, y'all, I
This
had the
is
Alf
what's
Alpha.
going
Ain't
on in
nobody
your
say
world
shit
and
to
the
me.
information you need to make your
Ain't nobody
own
say
informed
shit to me about my Alf Alpha. How long was this?
Democracy is on the ballot. Your freedom is on the ballot.
My bad, man. Continue, man. Drake.
I am your
Who you talking about, Drake, bitch
I am
ass?
your retribution. I
Yeah,
am
don't
your
take away
retribution.
from
Look at that Baki, too.
The 2024 election
still
is
got
in
that
full
nothing with
swing.
the same
For every key
CD in
campaign
my car.
moment, the Washington Post is there.
God damn, nigga.
bringing
Nothing
you
was the
live
same. Was like,
coverage with insight.
what
and
year was that? Was like, what,
analysis.
2013?
From landmark
2014,
Supreme Court
2013,
decisions
2014?
to the sentencing of Donald Trump.
No,
We'll be
probably
on
13.
location.
Because Take Care was
live from
2011.
Republican and
Probably
Democratic
before that,
national
'cause,
conventions and the presidential and vice presidential debates. It all leads up to our 2024 election night special.
Nigga, you did not have the Pawnee when nothing was the same came out, my nigga.
Yeah, bro, I remember them.
Yo, that's
I
crazy.
remember the
We
days
old as fuck, man.
driving in the snowstorms listening to that shit.
No one
bro.
covers politics
Man,
and elections.
I
like the
remember one time you had
Because
came to my
democracy
crib one
thrives
time. It
in
was a
darkness.
snowstorm. You was like, yo, I'm about to
I left.
I'm about to just stay at your crib, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get caught up because, you know, both our tires wasn't. Hey,
Let's
I
talk
had-
about persistent
I remember that.
I swear you left to go see your bitch, man. That, to this day.
home, dog.
Oh, you
I
was like,
I was tired. I was like, yo, I had just got off work.
oh yeah, you, because I was right next to your job, like
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a straight shot. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna just go. Okay, I'm like, man, I pulled up to your crib. Like, dog, I'm tired. I just want to be in my bed right now.
I feel that, man.
I said, yeah, I'm gonna thug this one out, and it took me at least 45 minutes to get home. That's like a 15.
It was worth it though.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Because after the 45 minutes, you got home, you laid the fuck down. You like, yeah, this was it.
The fact of the matter is there's more small black businesses.
At this point now, I'm a
that
pro
started
driver
than
in
any
this stuff.
time in history. Number
Hey,
two,
front wheel drive, all wheel drive.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
Yeah, we out
Figure
there.
that out.
Yo, no
Number
Kizzy.
three,
You know what I'm saying? Because you know I got to that little scuffle in the, you know what I'm saying, in the snow that one time. That little scuffle.
Crashed.
Hey, man. Ain't nobody telling him to be parked right there. Nah, I mean, but now I feel like
in addition to that, we
it
find
can,
that
I drive so slow in the snow. There's nothing that can get me like
the
fucked up now.
choice
My bad.
that black
The
families
debate's
have
back on, baby.
relative to childcare
Let's switch this back over.
is
Hold on.
incredibly difficult. When we did the first major piece of legislation that passed, I was able to reduce black.
I don't know if y'all tapped in, but hit that like
Black people.
button.
We talking about black
in
people.
half.
Say what he say?
We got to make sure we provide for child care costs. We got to make sure, because when you provide those child care protections, you increase economic growth because more people can be in the job market. So there's more to be done, considerably more to be done. But we've done a great deal so far, and I'm not letting up, and they know it.
You have 49 seconds left. What do you say to black voters who are disappointed with the progress so far?
Yeah.
I say I don't blame them for being disappointed. Inflation is still hurting them badly. For example, I provided for the idea that any black family, first-time home buyer, should get a $10,000 tax credit
Yes.
to be able to buy their first home.
Just talking about.
So they can get started. I made sure that we're in a situation where all those black families.
I believe it when I see it.
Hold up, Joe might be bringing me back.
I believe it when I see it. That's what I'm gonna say.
That were ballooning.
Even talking about student forgiveness.
Oh man, that ain't never happening. That's too
Never.
much money.
Never.
Volunteerism. If they paid their bills for 10 years on their student debt, all the rest is forgiven after 10 years.
Imagine this nigga is your granddad,
And, we're gonna
and
do
he
a
trying to
lot
scold you for doing some shit. And he talk to you like
Thank
this,
you,
my
President
nigga.
Trump.
And he caused
You need to
inflation.
listen to your mom.
He's
You need to.
inflation.
You
And
need
he's right,
get
it's been very
the
bad.
granddad, because you can't beat me at this point,
It's
granddad.
killing black families and Hispanic families and just about everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's killing people. They can't buy groceries anymore. They can't. You look
Bro,
at the cost
groceries
of
is
food where it's
expensive.
doubled,
What?
tripled,
Chicken done went
quadrupled.
up.
They can't live. They're not
Eggs used to be
living anymore.
99 cents.
He caused
For the
this.
carton?
I gave him a country
at least
with
$3
no,
now.
essentially no inflation. It was perfect. It
I don't
was
even
so
wanna
good.
know
All he
how
had to
much
do was
milk
leave it
costs.
alone. He
still drink
destroyed
milk?
it with his Green New Scam and all.
I'm
the
sorry,
other-
nigga. You
all
don't
this
drink
money
milk
that's
no
being
more?
thrown out the
Almond
window.
milk, yeah.
He caused inflation. As
Man,
sure
what
as you're sitting
Rick
here,
Ross say?
the
Where's the titty on the almond? Where they getting the milk from?
Is the millions of people
like where y'all getting that milk? Real shit.
They're taking black jobs now.
But I actually watched the.
It could be 19 and even 20 million people. They're taking black jobs and they're taking Hispanic jobs, and you haven't seen it yet. But you're going to see something that's going to be the worst in our history.
Thank you.
Wasn't his whole thing that the Hispanics and niggas was taking their job?
Why the economy was flat on its back. 50% unemployment.
Trump, wasn't he like, or that was his supporters saying that shit?
Absolutely decimated the economy. That's why there was no inflation at the time. There were no jobs. It provided thousands of millions of jobs for individuals who were in bulk communities, including minority communities. We made sure that
hit the lies.
We have covered. The ACA has increased. I made sure that there are $8,000 per person in a family to get written off for health care. But this guy wants to eliminate that. They've tried 50 times. He wants to get rid of the ACA again. And they're going to try again if they win. We find ourselves in a position where the idea that we're not doing any, we put more police on the street than any administration has. He wants to cut the cops. We're providing for equity and making sure people have.
And come on now, listen.
There's a lot going on, but in inflation, he caused it by his tremendous malfeasance in the way he handled the pandemic.
Malfeasance is one word, right?
What is he? I don't know what he tried to say.
He said malfeasance. Nigga, finish the word. He forgot that he was saying that word. He forgot that he was saying malfeasance. He said malfeasance.
Former President Trump,
this nigga out of here, bro.
End your opponent's climate initiatives, but will you take any action as president to slow the climate crisis?
Right, this shit is scary, though.
What he said about the police.
We had a whole week of 90 degrees.
In Connecticut.
In the nation from every state.
A whole week is crazy. We did
June.
Donald J. Trump. Almost every police group. And what he's
remember last summer niggas was saying, oh man, this shit wasn't even summer. This shit wasn't even summer.
Super predators.
That nigga said, hold my beer.
We can't forget that. Super predators was his name. And he called
Imagine 10 years, 15 years from now.
And now they see it happening.
You think it's about to be in Connecticut?
When they see what I did for criminal
justice, you probably not gonna be in Connecticut.
And for the historically
10 years?
black colleges and universities.
Well, I know you wanna move out of CT, right? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. 15 years?
Tim, as you know, Tim Scott was.
Inshallah, everything go right.
Great senator from
niggas
South
got multiple
Carolina.
homes.
He came to me with the idea, and it was a great idea. It's one
you
of the
most
successful economic
sure.
development
Generational wealth.
For sure. You know
what I'm saying?
And
oh, by the way, I know we missed it, but happy Juneteenth, man. Happy Juneteenth. Let me get a for that.
Did you watch Ken and Friends?
Ken and Friends, yeah. Hey, man. So what's crazy is I kind of missed it. So like, because at the end of his set, he did. Everybody know he did Not Like Us like 5, 6, 7 times. You know what I'm saying? But I ended up watching his set like from when he first came out. Like I watched his whole thing. I ain't watched the entire thing though. You watched it?
Yeah.
Like from the beginning. Man, I found a video that shit said 4 hours. I said, go ahead and.
I actually went to go. I wanted to rewatch it again. It's not even on Amazon anymore. It's probably on YouTube somewhere.
They got one on YouTube. That's where I watched that.
And we were using.
They out there.
All forms of.
No, yeah, you know I watched that Ken and Friends, and it's funny because Juneteenth has such a powerful essence of it. You know what I'm saying? For him to do that on Juneteenth,
that's another thing, man. Like I'm always gonna be pro-black.
Always.
Going back to the Drake and Kendrick.
Going back to Drake and Kendrick if you just tapping in. You know what I'm saying?
I'm always pro-black. So
most extensive climate change legislation in history.
I don't know. I think I'm still just trying to get over that. Right, but like you trying to
free the slaves, yeah.
I felt it even when I heard it. I was just like,
you knew as a Drake fan, you like, man, niggas ain't gonna fuck with this one.
They have to.
Like even if he was rapping like that, like
any black student is capable in college of doing any white student can do. He doesn't have the money. Now
the crazy thing is as that, and I know we getting away from the debate, but they ain't saying shit. When Trump start talking again, I'm gonna listen.
Cleanest water.
But he looking at it.
He ain't done a damn thing. He Peace Accord.
But yeah, man, when he said that shit, I'm like, bro, you trying to free the slaves, man? Yeah, free them. Free him.
There's no way back. Free him till
they free. Fuck what you talking about?
He didn't do a damn thing about it.
You know I'm a Kanye fan.
The Paris Accord.
I'm a Kanye fan. So Kanye, right? He had that song called "New Slaves." He was calling us niggas of today as the new slaves. Nigga, that shit is very much true. Like to the fashion, to the shade room, to World Star, to you know what I'm saying, Zeus TV, Zeus. Zeus is the devil.
I've never watched Zeus. I've heard of it, but I've never watched it.
Don't ever subscribe to it. It's the devil.
What are you a slave to?
What am I a slave to?
And look, I have the biggest heart on the stage. I guarantee you that. And I want to take care of people. But we're destroying our
I wasn't expecting us to get in this deep of a conversation just live stream. There's a couple. Man,
he is destroying Social
through with that.
Security, Medicare, and Medicaid.
What am I a slave to?
The idea is that
consumption, just in general. Like I spend too much money, bro. Like I get paid on Wednesday, right?
How can we do
well, everybody else get paid on Thursday, but you know what I'm saying, my brain. Or Friday.
Typically, I thought Friday was like
the general day. I think Friday is a day, but I don't think it's the number one day. I think Thursday is the number one day. Like most people get paid on that Thursday. But my bank, it tell me like, you know, you about to get this tomorrow, and then they give it to me a little early. I'm like, all right, now let me get that. But I get paid on one day. In the span of 2 weeks, and I think about what I do. I go to work, I go home, I go to sleep.
I've not seen any indication of that.
Those are three things that needs to happen every day, or at least the days that I work.
One company.
Where the fuck is my money going?
Reduce the price to $35,
it's the Uber Eating?
which I was calling
Uber
for one
Eating?
voluntarily.
Man, come on, man.
I made sure every
Come on, man.
company in the world, every pharmaceutical.
Can't let my down bitch go. Can't let the down bitch go, man. I need her. Sometimes I cheat and go do that. Sometimes.
No delivery fees.
We ain't got no delivery fees.
President Biden, if nothing is done to Social Security.
No, I think DoorDash got this. Oh, when there's a restaurant on Uber Eats and there's a restaurant on DoorDash, I check them. I check because you know the prices be different a little bit. Like it'd be $1 or $2 extra, and then they don't put the service fee as much.
Signed up for Uber One?
6%.
I shoulda. Every time I order, they're like, you know, you would save this much money if you got Uber One. I'm like, motherfucker.
But back to the original question. What did you say? Consumption of what?
It's just like the need to have to spend money, right? To like keep up. You know what I'm saying? Like not even like necessities. Rent, my phone bill, car note, that has to get paid. Right. I'm talking about going out to eat, going out with friends.
So you still
paying to get into bars or clubs. You know what I'm saying?
Help keep Social Security solvent, or is that one enough?
Well, no, that one enough will keep it solvent, but
I guess I would say video games, man. Like,
bro, you want to know what's crazy? I didn't think you would still like
be fucking with video games.
Like no, like as much as you used to. Like I feel like you.
Oh, it's not as much as I. It's not as much as
I thought you took a step back because you haven't really been talking about them. Like,
oh no, yeah, no.
So what are you playing right now?
Compared to before, right now. So Madden and 2K is always in rotation. That is those are games that are always downloaded on the console. I got to play Madden. I got to play 2K. I just started a whole new player in 2K. You know 2K be getting that bread. You know what I'm saying? I had to drop that little money on that VC. Virtual currency.
Only allows them to have that insurance is
verbalizing it. Saying the whole name virtual currency is like, nigga, you can't buy nothing with that.
Black communities, I've raised
the
amount of money for
I could buy sneakers with that for my my player.
That sound like some fake Bitcoin,
bro. It's technically that. It's just I don't get no money back on this shit.
Or you can't buy, like you said, you can't buy anything of.
No. All my life, I've been on this side of
and then when the next 2K come out, guess what happened with that player that I spent that VC on?
You don't even get. You can't.
They don't carry over. It do not carry over. That's another start from scratch with my VC.
Russia, Ukraine. Everything he does.
You know what we should do right now?
It's misinformation and disinformation.
We should take this off.
The losers and sucker story that he made up is a total lie on the military. It's a disgrace.
that we was talking about before with the balloon shit.
Because millions of people are pouring into our country, and they're putting them onto Social Security.
The plumber, the balloon
Medicare,
shit.
Medicaid. They're putting them in our hospitals. They're taking the place of our citizens. What they're doing.
I'm not even gonna hold you.
To our veterans.
We've been drinking this motherfucking shit, man. All right, hey, man.
The balloon.
He doesn't know what
the pop the balloon. Not what's up, Queen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my nigga. You want? I can pull him up.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
I told you before.
How?
By the way, when I said suckers,
What I say?
He said,
I can pull him up.
He acknowledged after that he.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to say it again to actually know the magnitude of how bad it was. Hey, Biden, Trump, fuck y'all. Real shit.
Number one. Number two.
Because I've been watching like videos, and I guess he was like,
all these.
There's like a
Cut it off.
A theory going around that he was lying about getting fired and shit. Like,
wait, he was lying about getting fired?
Yeah.
Let me pull him up. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle home, right?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I typed in Teenage Mutant Ninja.
I do that same thing too. Like, the last shit that was on my mind, and I'm going to look for something. That's what I'm gonna start typing.
That's why I don't like talking to people when I'm typing at the same time. Because if I'm talking to you and I'm typing something, I'm gonna type exactly what we talking about. And then this motherfucker said, "You wanna watch his whole
Oh, not the whole thing. Whatever. Let's see.
I'm trying to see if they got like a quick little John. You know what I'm saying? 10 minutes look like the sweet spot.
All right.
Let's do that. Let's do the 10 minutes.
Bro, you still on our YouTube premium, bro? This shit about to
See, here's the thing, bro. Listen.
It's about to play a whole ad, bro.
My bad. Listen, no, it's not. Watch this. It might. At least it's a quiet ad. At least it's a quiet ad.
Take a test before you watch a video. What type of fuck shit is this, bro?
Yo, it's a survey. They need to get back. What did it say? Which of these video games have you heard of?
What type of bullshit?
I can't even skip. Oh, I forgot I got the shit.
Hey, over here, I'm gonna get at you too. You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle.
Hold up. Let me switch back to the joint.
You 5'6". My eyes are up here, baby.
I'm looking at them titties.
I'm looking at the hair on the arms.
Yo,
Just did not work.
the hair on the arm.
I wasn't fully attracted to you, and I feel like that counts if we were gonna be going through a dating show. Yeah.
Yes, the feeling is definitely mutual.
All right, let's get it. We'll get it.
We gonna.
Hello, welcome.
Okay, first of all, they popping dude as soon as he walked in. Nigga big swole. Pause. I feel like that's kind of crazy, bro.
Yeah, that whole sequence of what you that whole sequence.
I'm gonna just let this play out.
That whole sequence was crazy. Okay.
Before we get going, I hope the person that's reacting or that's in the corner is not talking, because I hate when people talk on the shit. Which is crazy because we were about to put out a video of us talking.
Yeah, they're doing the same exact thing. Yeah.
It's all right. We limitless. That's that shit.
For sure.
You wanna just let it go?
Yeah,
let's just let it go, cause y'all know who the fuck this nigga is. We late. You know what I'm saying?
Before you do that, would you go on one of these shows like this?
The 20v1 Jones?
It's not 20v1.
Well, 15, 9, Selm 8.
It's Pop the Balloon.
Oh, Pop the Balloon. So wait, 20v1 and Pop the Balloon is different?
Yeah.
How? What's the difference?
There is no balloon in 20v1. 20v1.
Okay, it was in the name. I should have saw that one coming. My bad.
It's the deuce.
It's the deuce. So I would not this. As a regular nigga on the street, no.
Why?
Hell no, you ain't about to just clown me. If we famous, bruh, if Limitless Views goes into the sky, right, and we up, we like,
words have power. You said if.
When Limitless Views is up in the sky, we up in the stars and shit, type shit, and somebody be like, yo, come on this 20v1, we'll give you X amount of dollars or whatever like that, I would probably do it.
Wait, why do you gotta be famous in order to do that?
Because I would never go on this show looking for love.
Why?
Because like I would do speed dating, but the whole YouTube video, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of times people aren't genuine in these pop the balloon 20v1 type joints, and I feel like people be kind of like fronting and putting on like for the cameras. Like there's been explanations from people on these shows, both men and women, and what they would say, I would be like, nigga, you saying that because you on TV, my nigga. Like I don't.
How do you know that wasn't like
how they is,
or just mutual for that person who they were critiquing or whatever the case may be?
Hey, maybe it is mutual. Maybe it is correct. I don't know. I wouldn't set myself up to be, because the one thing I don't want to happen, I fucking walk like, all right, let's bring on the next guy. I walk out, pop, 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 pop. Bring all y'all boyfriends out here, man. Cause I know y'all got some side niggas.
Yo.
Cause we gotta fight. I gotta fight somebody, bruh.
Why though?
Fuck you mean pop, 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 pop.
Why? But that all that would be is indicator that you gotta do some self-improvement.
Maybe, motherfucker. I ain't mentally prepared to be at that stage of my life yet. How about that?
I guess, man.
Man, all right, hold on. You know what?
Keep clicking shit.
I was playing Halo the other day. Yo, look at this nigga, yo. Look how home. Look, he look like he about to start some shit, bro. Look at home. He like, yeah, I'm about to hurt some feelings. This nigga better not talk, bro.
Have you heard this? All right. If we can have your name.
My name's Aaron.
Aaron, how old are you?
Yeah, I'm 29.
29, okay. And what do you do?
I'm a licensed plumber.
Don't subscribe to that.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
And now, what do you look for in a woman?
I look for a woman that's not promiscuous and has a career going for herself.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Sounding all right.
Deal breakers.
Wait,
deal breaker, being promiscuous,
pause it right there.
non-cleanly.
He said what he looking for, and then he said the deal breaker is what he's not looking for. Like,
so
what you mean? What?
You don't see an issue in that?
What, him saying that he doesn't want someone promiscuous?
Yeah, like, that's not like concerning that's their main focus twice for both questions.
Because he said he wants someone that isn't promiscuous.
Right.
And then what's a red flag? Someone that is promiscuous. So.
Or isn't. No, he said isn't for both.
Isn't?
Yeah.
Oh. Damn, that's kind of contradicting, nigga. Shit. I was over here fucking giving this nigga credit and shit. I'm like, man, he shouldn't have got fired.
Oh no,
we get to that. We get to that.
Let it run. But I just found it weird that that's your main focus when you like
the promiscuous. Yeah. Like, shit, I want my girl to be promiscuous with me. The fuck going on? But that's different. I guess that's a different conversation.
What's your definition of promiscuous?
Like,
that word will fuck me up if I say that.
No, that's all right. That's all right. I'm saying it's the deuce. I don't know. Shit. Grabbing my dick in the Six Flags line to get on the Superman. That's promiscuous. Tight shit. Tight. Like, there's children behind you. Like, what are you doing?
To get started in data
analytics, my God! I knew you were about to say something. Hey, bro.
Fuck shit, man. I told you, bro. Go on it's like $17 a month.
17, bro.
You just said consumerism was your which is what you a slave to, man. You might well go
get another one.
Yeah, man.
That's bro, crazy.
I can't stand ads on fucking YouTube. I watch YouTube a lot, so for me,
that's the thing. I watch YouTube a lot too, bro. Like,
what the fuck?
I'm sorry. We gonna have to just log into your YouTube then, goddamn shit. We ain't doing this again. You heard this nigga Moose don't pay for YouTube Premium. They can't even do a live stream correctly. Fuck.
Oh, man.
What the fuck? Oh. Man, I done muted the whole damn thing, man. This is
promiscuous, non-cleanly, don't have a career, nothing really going for yourself.
Okay.
You sort of need a career.
All right. So we did get a pop balloon.
No, she don't need a career,
See what's
but
going on.
Yes.
she need to have shit going for her, so.
All right. If we can have your name and age and why you popped your balloon.
Hi, my name is Karma. I'm 24. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to say pop the balloon properly.
I would have popped her balloon.
For me, it just did not work. I didn't feel like I had chemistry. I wasn't fully attracted to you, and I feel like that counts if we were going to be going through a dating show. You know?
Yes, the feeling is definitely mutual.
Cause it.
Alright. The feeling is definitely mutual.
Is there anything wrong in that statement? In that approach or that statement?
Alright. In the approach, yeah. Because I feel like we'll see this throughout this video, right? Mm-hmm. I think he's kind of like being more reactionary. Because I think a lot of them kind of like turned him away, and he was like, the feeling is mutual.
No, not even a lot. It was just her at this point.
At this point,
At this point, it's just her.
So I feel like he kind of came in. His energy was high,
right?
And I'm saying he was waiting for the first bitch to pop a balloon so he could say that he wasn't feeling her. That's why I feel like his approach on it. Know what I'm saying? Because she ain't. From what I can see, she ain't that bad.
They look like they're the same height.
Oh yeah, they might be the same height. You be the same height as a shorty? Mm-mm. Well, I mean, you like 6'2", 6'3".
6'2".
Yeah, so like, nah, yeah, that do make sense. That do make sense. See what I'm saying? I'm close to like 6'1", 6 foot.
Because if you 6'2", you better to be playing that Mohegan.
Hey, you better be Kelsey Plume. You said that Alyssa Carter out there, the fuck on her.
Other than that, no, there's no need for you to be 6'2", in my opinion.
You gotta have something going, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep this train rolling.
So that's strike one.
You did me a favor.
You know, absolutely.
Did him a favor.
Have a great
Thank
day.
you, Queen. You too.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead. All right.
Oh,
we got a
word.
over here.
Oh, word. Hold on. Oh, word.
And they was already about to get the wheel rolling, and then
she just go, oh, word.
Rightfully, I in my opinion, rightfully so.
On her popping?
Yeah. Because the remark
about the feeling being mutual, or
you did me a favor. It's condescending.
Yeah,
it's like it's condescending.
That is condescending. That is
so
condescending.
It's like,
so she like, I don't even want to deal with this shit if that's how he coming at it like this.
Yeah.
All right, I get you.
Age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, my name is Jara. I'm 22.
Okay. And why did you end up popping our balloon?
The comment you made. I like a more humble person. That's the one that responds so defensive-ish. Yeah, that's really it. I didn't really necessarily like.
That's fine. Hey, I could just all I can do is be honest.
Be honest. Be your authentic self. That's okay.
To find a match.
Sure.
That one match. That's all, Queen.
I 100% understand.
Yes, yeah.
Sure.
And I was
Hi, we're Visible, the wireless company that makes things visible.
Go ahead, Ed. Tell him how I ain't got YouTube Premium. This nigga don't spend the extra money for YouTube Premium.
And this is
you about to bully me into getting YouTube Premium.
This is why, bro. It be at the most inconvenient time too, like it be at the most inconvenient.
We need information now,
bruv. Don't nobody want no Visible.
Yo, come on, man. Listen, man, I'm sorry, bro. Like, how many more goddamn ads gonna play in this clip, man? No, they ain't. No, they. Go ahead, man. You You got something for this?
No.
Let it play?
Yeah, go.
All right. I don't see. It's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on. Give us some slack, man. It's our first time going live. Type shit. There we go.
Yes, yeah.
Sure. And I was, she's someone that's your type?
She all right. You know, you're not really my type. I don't mean to be disrespectful, you know, but if that's something in public, I wouldn't reach out to.
Totally fine.
Yes, ma'am.
I wouldn't.
Love it, right?
To get the pop balloon over here.
Personally, hey.
See, all right, like, okay. Dog.
Is he wrong?
Yes, bro, because my thing is...
Can the nigga not have a type? And she not fall in line with
First
that,
of all,
though?
she's pretty, dog.
She's gorgeous.
So it's like, my thing is, I feel like it's more of a, like, defense mechanism.
Yeah, that's what
Like, because it's like, all right, damn, you... And that's why this show, going back to your point of not going on it, like, it's going to really... It's gonna make you feel a ways if you walk up there and somebody pop a balloon, like basically saying like, "Hey, you not good enough for me."
Yeah, like which part?
You know what I'm saying? So like, for him, I think once, all right, Shorty in the red popped the balloon, she popped the balloon. It's like now it's sparking like a emotional trigger, and it's causing him to make these condescending remarks like she alright.
Man, my ex-bitch used to talk to me like this. Like, nigga.
Like, she alright. Like, okay.
She alright. Like, shit, man. I'll make her a mother.
Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon?
I'm Lex, and I'm 23, and I pop my balloon because I feel like you could be a tad bit disrespectful. Like, how you, like, I don't know, arrogant. A little bit.
Yes.
Yeah. Just that.
But voicing my opinion is not arrogant. You know, she asked me if she would be a good fit for me. And if I like what I see, you know, it's contrary to the truth. So that's all I can do is just state what I see. That's not a good look for me. That's all, Queen. But thank you. You did me a favor as well.
Yeah. Also,
she
what
said
I have
awesome.
to say is, it's not what you say. This is what I mean by what I said. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yes.
You could have rephrased a lot of the things that you have been saying to me as well as the other girls differently. But that's all I have to say.
But one thing about me is I'm not going to change who I am.
He not going to change who I am.
Bro, everything don't require a response, my nigga.
Exactly. You just let that shit go.
Exact. No, it don't require a response. It don't. He would have been better off just being like, respect,
and then moved on to the next one.
No, if he went into this whole thing with the first shorty that popped the balloon when he first came in, and he would have just been like, respect,
type shit,
like,
and moved on.
Bruh,
he wouldn't have got fired.
He could have left out of there with everybody else who didn't pop their balloon once.
He'd have been popping balloons type shit.
But now instead of going down road A, he went down road B, which then led him to quote unquote being fired from his job because 500 people called in, whatever the case may be.
So yeah, it's like a domino effect. Like nigga, if you was to not do this one thing, bruv, you'd have been good. Okay, I get what you said.
This is a prime example of somebody like I think we've talked about this on the pod before, like somebody talking their way out of some pussy.
Oh hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Like, everything don't require a response. Like sometimes you just need to just
be mysterious, nigga. Like, don't say shit.
Yeah, like just take whatever it is on the chin. Not saying that you should allow people to disrespect you, but this is not a case where somebody is disrespecting you. You just are getting emotional because somebody's essentially telling you, I don't want you. You're not good enough.
Yeah.
So, but
hey, I get what you're saying though. Now I don't think that up until right now, I don't think he's really been like, he has been kind of rude, condescending, like you said, but I don't think he's really said anything that would cause for people to cancel him though. Like,
No.
Like, I'm gonna call his job a bunch of times and try to get him fired type shit. Like,
nah, not up to this point. But
now,
it's still like
there's more. Oh, yeah.
Of course.
To fit somebody else's liking, you know, I'm just gonna tell it how it is. If you're not it, that's not it. You know, the one that is it, I'm gonna let it be known.
Okay.
You know,
He
for
can't
sure.
put his
Yes.
arms all the way down. Let's talk about that.
Yo, I like this.
Ain't
dude.
nobody.
This
See,
dude is
this
like
is exactly what I didn't want.
fast forward. I mean, hey, that's better than them damn ads. You got a problem with this, but you don't got a problem with the ads. My fault, right?
I'm gonna spend the bread, man. You know.
And why you ended up popping your balloon?
Brianna, 26. My eyes are up here, baby.
Uh-oh.
Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arms.
Oh my god.
You know, women I deal with.
It.
What's up?
Your girl can have hair on her arms?
Why not?
That's what I'm talking about, my nigga. Come on, man. Come on. Don't leave me. Ain't that the lie? Okay. All right, cool. Because that's what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? Listen. I feel like the hairier the woman, the better pussy. I said it. I said it. Not that they got a hairy, I mean, but I'm saying if they don't take care of it, type shit, and it get forced. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
What you mean by that?
I'm saying, bro, like, not that they keep it like that, but I'm saying, like, if it get the kinky.
They don't have hair on their
Don't
arms.
do too much.
Hey, I'm just being honest.
Don't do too much.
You know,
Don't do too
I don't
much.
like that. That's all I was looking at.
Hold on, pause it real quick. How do you hit that comment? Do you think he was being genuine when saying that? I was looking at the
hair on the arms.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's disrespectful.
But do you think he was actually looking at the hair on her arms?
No,
Okay.
I don't think he's being genuine in his responses to these women. Because I feel like if these women was to say, "Oh, he the one that I want," and I'm saying this is the exact build of nigga, and he's saying the shit that I want him to say, I don't think he would. Because up until this point, all of the conversation and dialogue is that of, why did you pop your balloon? And they say, "Oh, he said this, he did this, he said this," and then he's on the defense on every one of these questions that he got to like reply to. So that's why I'm like, him saying the hair on the arms at this point, this is what, girl number 3, girl number 4. Like, my nigga, your feelings is hurt now. Like,
it's the ego. Yeah. Once that ego is bruised, dog, man. It's just like like you said, a domino effect, and it's just like everybody now got something wrong with them.
And then it gets worse. It's getting worse and worse. Like, the shit that he's saying to these women are like getting worse. Cause like, there may be a time where a woman has too much hair on her body for my liking, right? That may come. Listen, but I would never verbalize that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say to her like, "Nah, I was looking at the hair on your arms that you let get like the like." And then he knows this is going on YouTube, and he knows this. So like, I just feel like he's going out his way, or he already had this shit preset that any bitch that popped that balloon going, I wish a bitch would pop that balloon.
I think, man.
What's up, Queen?
This just goes back to like the different like I don't even want to call it universes, but just different paths that you can go down based on one small decision. And I go back to just like, yo,
Uncle Ben.
Had he just it's like a multiverse shit.
Well, you said multiverse and you said one decision, and I just thought of like Uncle Ben because he be dying.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's a canon event. Like, he has to die. Like, Uncle Ben he has to die in order for.
But is there a universe where he doesn't die?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, in this in this scenario,
Mm-hmm.
it could have been that could have been the case if he just like I said, just respect. And none of this, all this. Now, granted, he might not have the notoriety or have gone viral or whatever the case may be, but you know what I'm saying. The whole losing the job thing, if that's true, would never transpired, and he probably would have left up out of there. Well,
the love of his life.
Yeah,
maybe. So. And the craziest thing, and I'm probably worse to talk about this shit than you, because like I don't know. I find beauty in all people.
That's a lie.
I find beauty in all people. 400 pounds.
That's a lie.
300 pounds.
That's a lie.
All right, maybe not 400 pounds. Like you about to be on the show. You know that what's that damn show? You know
500 pounds.
500. Yeah, you.
I don't know.
You ever took down a 300 plus?
Why would you even ask me something stupid like that?
I know the answer.
You know for a fact. You know for a fact.
Yo, nothing. 300.
You are. You know what?
I don't know how much he weighed, gang. I don't know how much he really like. She might've. She want me to do, gang.
Yeah, I told you stop, bro. Stop doing that, though.
I don't know. Hey, all the big ladies holla at me, man.
Why?
I like big girls, especially if they pretty. If they pretty, it's up, bruh. Real shit. Real shit. I'm sorry, big girls. If you ugly in a big girl, it don't really like. You feel me? Like, but pretty big girls get like that exception because it's like, but like, if you was like chin up, not even neck up, because you could tell by the neck. Chin up. If you was chin up, you would be. Yeah, I mean,
I don't think you really like big girls. I don't.
What do you
and
mean?
I wanna be careful with my words because we live right now.
I'm about to say, yeah. Ain't no editing.
I want to be careful with my words.
Yup.
I think. Yeah, I don't know.
Why don't you think I like big girls?
I think. I wouldn't say you don't like them, but I don't think if you had to choose, like, if that for a big girl to be your first choice, no. And that's the tone that you give when you say, I like big girls.
I do like big girls.
Okay.
I rock with big girls.
Address what I just said.
If I had to choose, like if I had, listen, all right, how about this? If I had to choose my ideal woman, right? Like I went list by list, like an itemized like spreadsheet of what I want in a woman.
Yeah.
She might be more closer to a bigger woman. Not big.
I don't believe it.
I'm talking about like she big, but it's all in her ass and her thighs and.
I don't believe that.
Yeah. You might be on to something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
like I fuck with, but here's the thing. I think big women get such a bad rep. I think that's why I more lean into me fucking with big women, because obviously I fuck with the Slim Johns. Obvious. You know.
How's that obvious?
I'm sorry. I didn't create the beauty standard. I just fell into this. So like when we see supermodels and we see the bitches in the motherfucking in the music videos and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? This is how we're wired. We didn't choose how we're wired, Ant. We didn't choose to. All right, how about this? You got to go to a whole different section for the big bitches on the porn sites, the corn sites. Forgot we live. You got to go to a whole different section. There's no section called skinny. There's no section called slim or normal.
Because naturally, you aren't born big.
Right. You're born.
Like, not big.
Yeah, but.
Like, you have to work to get big.
You gotta work to get big.
I've said this on the pod before. You gotta work to get big.
Okay.
You're not just born big. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't want to hear all that genetics and whatnot. You got that's
I have a thyroid problem.
Nah, you work.
A bitch said that to me one time. I'm like,
man, you might try to hear that shit.
Yo, thyroid?
But
you know where that's located?
I think it's like somewhere on your neck, right?
You know what? That do sound right.
You got to work to get that. So like, it's not necessarily a beauty standard. It's just a way of how we are. It's human nature. Like, so if that's something that you desire.
So here's the thing. The reason why I say a beauty standard is because if we flipped it and throughout all of our lives that big women were the desired ones, or big women were the ones we chased after from, I'm talking about, this obviously goes back to like the beginning of time, because like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there are more slimmer women than big women in general.
Nah, and today's?
Yeah.
Nah.
Not
So
America. I'm not talking about America. I'm talking about like overall. Actually,
I mean, we can only go based off of like
America. Yeah.
Right now.
Not Mississippi, because I heard Mississippi got the fattest motherfuckers out there. That's just what I heard. That's just what I heard. The Bayou, they got a Bayou on there. No, that's Louisiana.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I want everybody to be healthy, and I know skinny doesn't equate to always equate to healthy, but nonetheless, we know that there's still risks that come with being obese and oversized and whatever the case may be.
That's true.
And so like
that is
I've never been the one to want to promote that. I've never been the one to want to glorify that or make it seem like
you said I ain't trying to glorify it, so hey, all y'all fat bitches, I ain't fucking with y'all.
No.
Is that your way of not glorifying it? Like
no,
you're not
no, it's just me. I don't see. Fuck, man, I keep forgetting we get live. Like,
oh hey. They're nice, motherfucker. They're nice. You like nigga did the LaDainian Tomlinson. Oh shit.
Yeah, man. Nah, bro. I want better for everybody, and like.
That's the thing, because you're attracted to athleticism and fitness and shit like that. Like if a girl has that about themselves, that is attracted to you.
You don't even have to be fit, but like just like
want better for yourself, goddamn.
Like I don't know, bro.
I think we had too much Duce and we didn't have enough time to come up with what we're going to talk about.
It's impromptu, but you know we are. Hey. Still making it do what it do. Nonetheless.
All right. I gotta pee. No. I gotta pee. I'm sorry.
By myself. All right.
Yeah. Talk to the people then.
I'm about to do a little two-step.
Ah, this nigga.
Little two-step. Come on now. Hey, make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all follow the YouTube, the Instagram. Go download on Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, wherever you stream your podcast at. Go get it all. Make sure, like I said, hit the like button. And help us get to 1,000 subscribers. And let us know what y'all want us to talk about next. Hey. I'm over here yelling in the mic. Hey, we got to do this again. But we got to be prepared. We gotta go live again, but we got to be prepared, man. This shit.
Yeah.
Tight shit.
Hey, we drunk, goddamn shit.
I ain't drunk.
I ain't not drunk, but
I got work in the morning too.
But nigga, you ain't say that. We would have planned this completely different had I known that. All right, shit. Do you think that a song that is heard by everyone, one of the more popular songs in like just in general, right? Do you think that that song, even if people aren't listening to the full song, can be the number one song of the summer?
No.
Because, and we're gonna bring it back. We're gonna bring it back to Kendrick friends. Goddamn, I'm sorry, man. This Drake and Kendrick shit really shook the world. It really shook the world. Because I think it was the Joe Budden podcast. They were talking about the song of the summer. And like how the song of the summer is normally like, it's normally driven by like black people, right? And they were talking about that song that you were just singing. I ain't never represent,
No, you know,
and that's all I know.
Yep.
So is that song the song of the summer? Because I hear it everywhere. I hear it everywhere, bruh.
I think that's more like that. Songs like that are more driven by just like it's like a clout song. It's like
it's a good song though. I will give it that.
It's a catchy song. Like good and catchy are two different things. Like
yes, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I like even through this whole Drake and Kendrick beef, my favorite song honestly was Euphoria. Just like the setup of it, like the tone. Like,
yeah.
What is it? The braids?
What? There, they said that nigga turned into Crocker from Verily I Realize. What is braids? Like, oh,
I hurt the feelings you work with me no more. Okay.
Oh man, listen.
So like, that was my favorite song, but that's a good song because it just the format of it and how he literally prophesized the things that he said he was gonna do,
and then it shit happened.
You know what I'm saying? He said what he said? He said I make music that electrify. You make music that pacify. I can double down on that line. Speed this time. The random acts of kindness. I'm like, dog.
Yo, you know what's crazy is I feel like Kendrick kept giving him outs.
Yeah, dog.
Like, stop.
He said it's a friendly fade. You should keep it that way. I know some shit about niggas that make Gunna wanna look like a saint.
Yeah.
So it's like, dog.
Yeah.
You had every opportunity
to exit that battle.
And just like the way he set up everything, dog, from the Euphoria to when Drake dropped Family Matters he set Drake up with 6:16 a.m.
He knew he was gonna reply to that one. Cause like if I drop a diss track, especially cause like the timing and it all was like he dropped Push Ups, Drake dropped Push Ups, and then like it took like a week or like 2 weeks for Kendrick to kind of like reply, but that was in between the AI Tupac shit and all of that.
I like that too. I like the what was it? Champagne Poetry. Was it the name of the song?
Is that Rick Ross diss?
No, that was the AI joint.
Oh no,
Kendrick, we need you.
Oh, that tailor-made freestyle. It was a tailor-made joint. Bro, I was listening to it because I was listening to literally like the other day, and I was like, yo, I don't really remember what was said on that track. And I remember listening to it again, and I'm like, and I heard Tupac, and I was like, oh yeah, this is why I turned this shit off. Cause like
I like that one.
But the thing is like Drake, rap your shit.
It's like
I can tell that you wrote this shit, and then you fed it through whatever machine to get Tupac to say the shit. That's my only thing, bro. Rap your shit, bro. Don't put Tupac face on it and all that shit. But damn, I forgot where I was even going to bring it up. Tailor-made freestyle. Oh, yeah. So leading up to him dropping Euphoria, he had plenty of exits. Like, bro, you can stop this. But you poke the bear consistently.
Don't tell no lies about me, and I won't tell
truths about you. As soon as he said that shit, go ahead and delete that garage track, the garage band track we had. No, I'm all good. He know truths about me. And the thing is, when you listening to Drake, the shit that Drake is putting out to Kendrick is very much My nigga, you you trying to say his baby moms had a baby with his fucking bodyguard?
Day free business partner.
Business partner, yeah. And he's still around? You know what's great?
Day free.
I ain't gonna hold you. If it was correct, that shit would have hit.
Yeah.
But it
we don't know.
We don't know.
We don't. So, but you know,
damn, we done went in a whole different.
Cause man, we never had we ain't really have time. My fucking headphones just popped off. We ain't really have the opportunity to even speak on it, and that was something that we've been like. I was well vested into that, like
the Drake and Kendrick shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, like, as far as I know, you've always been a Drake like fan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not like the niggas that like, you know what I'm saying, be glazing and all that shit on that. Cause it's
using that word now too, bro.
Hey man, listen, the youth keep me young. The youth keep me young. You know what I'm saying? I learned that word.
Oh shit. Speaking of
what?
In the time frame that we've been gone.
What, Halloween? God damn.
The time frame.
I had a costume on last time y'all seen me.
Yo, you hit 30, man.
Oh, listen, man.
You hit big 3-0.
I did hit 30. I did hit 30.
How you feel about that, man? How you feel about being 30 now? 30 club.
Big 30, you know what I'm saying?
Type shit.
Listen, I feel like when I turned 30, like, especially like the month leading up to my birthday, I already had in my mind that I'm already 30.
Okay.
So I already was saying to myself, nigga, you already 30. It's just
30.
Yeah, it's just a matter of flicking a switch, nigga. Like, it's just a day, you're 30, it's already done. Right? So when I actually turned 30, like, not that I like saw things different, but like I'm 30 and I looked around and I was like, damn, I'm actually 30.
Yeah.
But like, I was already preparing for this day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I wanted to be when I turned 35 and when I turned 40. Like, I want to turn 40 and I want to turn 35 with accepting what I've done with my life and where I'm at now, and then being able to move forward and have a different like perspective of it.
Is this how you envision 30?
It's not how I envisioned where I would be at 30. Listen, hey.
How did 30 look for
30?
Yeah.
Oh, listen. My idea of life was I would have had a baby at 25.
Okay.
That's 5 years ago.
Right.
Nigga, you know where the fuck I was at 5 years ago. So that's one.
Can you pull us up?
Yes.
We'll get back to the video.
We're gonna get back. We'll get back to that. But 25, I was supposed to have a baby.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I had in my mind that I was going to have at least carry the one with a dividend of.
Yeah, dividend is crazy.
You know Yo, I wanted to have at least like 5.
5 what?
Children.
By 30?
No, not by 30. Oh, hell, no. In general.
Okay.
But that number has drastically dropped now that I am 30.
Why?
Because I mean, I can pop out 5 kids, but like now that I'm 30 and I don't want to have all my kids together.
I do.
Like, you want to have like one that's like 7, one that's 5, and one that's 3? Hell nah. That's too. Hell nah.
Why?
7, 5, and 3.
Yeah.
One, there's hella noise in the house.
I feel like the one, you get it all out the way, and then 2, you give them the ability to like grow up together. Like me and my sister, there's an age gap of what? My sister's 18 now. That's a big age.
That's crazy as fuck, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
We
like,
old as hell, my nigga.
Yeah, like that's a big
If
age.
your sister is 18, we're old as hell.
And so like granted, I still grew up with her, but there was a lot of things that we just weren't able to relate to being
time difference.
Yeah.
Type.
So like I would want to have that for my children. Like I don't want them to be just like this one's over here going off to college while this one's over here starting middle school. This one going to daycare or whatever the case may be. Like
so when you put it like that, that's like the spread of time. Like damn, you right. You kind of right. Cause like I don't want my kids to be that separated neither. You know what I'm saying? Like my older brother is 11 years older than me, and then my, you know what I'm saying, my little sister. You know what I'm saying, shout out Messiah. She's a year younger than I am. You know what I'm saying? But now, me and my sister, we share so many similarities. And I tell her, I'm like, yo, it's crazy how like I fuck with this, and this, and you fuck with this, and this. We have differences, but we still grew up together, so it's more of a like you know what I fuck with, I know what you fuck with, you know what I'm saying? Because we fuck with the same things, it's easier for us to get along and bond that way. So yeah. I get what you're saying with that shit, man. Damn. Hey, I don't know.
Did you finish your
what?
That was the only thing that you envisioned at 30?
What, kids?
Yeah.
No. So kids and marriage.
You envision being married?
Yeah. I envision being tied down. I envision being married. I envision. Know what I'm saying? I envision having a wife and having an excuse to not being able to go out to see niggas. Hey, the wife said I gotta mow the lawn. Nigga, it's 12 o'clock at night. Oh.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah, nah. I wanted to have all of this shit done with. I don't wanna court nobody. I don't wanna take nobody on no dates. I don't want you to be looking at me to see how much I'm tipping. I don't want to do none of that shit. By 30, I want it to be done. So like now that I am 30 and I'm not, I'm like,
does it move or does the vision change?
Like the vision doesn't change, the vision just shifts.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, because I don't want 5 kids at this point now.
How many you want?
If I could put a number on it, I would probably say 2 at the minimum.
Okay.
4 at the most.
2 and 4, that's a big difference.
That's what I'm
saying. When it comes to kids, at least.
So I think I'm gonna end up with 3, but the 4th one is gonna be my favorite.
Rightfully so.
Because like I'm not expecting it to go for 4. I'm not going for 4. But if I get 3, I'm like, all right, yeah, that's fine. Okay. But if the 4th one happens, they're the favorite.
Okay.
And I stand by that, kids.
So you still want to get married?
You know, I've been on the fence with the whole marriage shit, bro. Like real shit, bro. Yo, and honestly, we ain't pod since October. You feel me saying? So like, I don't know if this nigga views on shit changed. I know his views didn't change. This nigga's a fucking stump.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Like in regards to like shit, like I don't know if your views on like marriage changed, on kids changed, on like just shit in general, really. Cause like we didn't really sit down and pod about the shit.
Wait, what do you think my views are? That's what I'm asking.
From before?
Yeah.
You not getting married.
See, why is that? I feel
nigga,
like
all right.
Like that's always been.
So it sounds like someone else said this to you.
I've heard that before.
Yeah.
Like I've heard like based off of like conversations we had on the pod, like, oh, like
you're anti-marriage.
Yeah. And that's like I've always had to just like combat that or like clarify. I'm not anti-marriage. I'm anti the bullshit that comes with marriage if it happens not to work out.
Okay, you talking about the fallout of marriage.
Potential
fallout.
There's 2 sides that going back to the roads. Mm-hmm. I'm not anti-marriage. Yeah, that's something that I want. Like, but in the event that it doesn't go that way, I don't want to have to go through the bullshit. I was having this conversation yesterday when I was working. It was like, yeah, there's good that come along with marriage, but there's also potential bads.
That's true.
And this is another conversation we was having. Would you want to live with? Would you want to live with your future wife before or after getting married?
Oh my gosh. Hey, listen, I subscribe to the idea to not move in with anyone until you are prepared to get married.
Okay.
Right?
All right, you got to run that by me.
I am of the mindset that you should not move in with a person until you are ready to marry that person. Right? Okay. So, with that being said, if I'm marrying somebody and I'm getting to that point, like, yeah, I'm about to go buy a ring. Apparently, the ring is supposed to be what's the percentage of our salary that it's
10?
The fact that there is a percentage in general.
No. Okay. Fuck that percentage.
I was gonna say, you gonna get the ring I give you.
Fuck that percentage.
You gonna get this ring pop, bitch. You better.
You heard about the moissanite diamonds?
The moissanite?
Yeah, the moissanite, the lab grown diamonds.
Hold up, what they look like though? What they look like though? I might cop a couple of them.
It's a lab grown diamond.
Moissanite.
Yeah, but it's it's just like an actual diamond. Like, I think it passes like diamond testers and whatnot, but it's not a natural diamond.
These bitches don't know the difference. Let's keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it a band. If it looks shiny and pretty and shit, like, y'all get mesmerized, right? Until a nigga come up with the diamond tester. Till a nigga pull out that diamond tester.
So is that something you?
If the diamond tester go
if it don't pass the diamond test, because I don't know. I don't know. But it's a lab grown diamond. Is that a route that you would take?
A lab. I mean, if you think about it, I would rather a lab grown diamond than fucking diamonds from Sierra Leone of fucking people picking and shit and fucking putting their lives on the line. And motherfucking dying over that shit.
You have a point.
You know what I'm saying? So if you want to tell me that a diamond, a beautiful gem that we covet, if you're going to tell me that, all right, you can get something very, very, very close to a diamond, but it's made in a lab, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, damn, that look like a diamond.
Yeah. Can't tell the difference. You hold a real diamond and lab grown next to each other, and they still twinkle and shine and all that good shit.
Am I paying as much money?
No, I think it's legit probably half or less the price. I could be wrong. It's cheaper than the actual diamond.
So then yeah, I would get that. If it was the same price as diamond, I'm not spending the same amount of money on something that's lesser than. But if it's a dramatic decrease, yeah.
But now what if your fiance wasn't having it?
She gonna have to go buy a diamond tester.
No, what if she told you, like, yo,
this moist in there? What the fuck?
What if she was on that type of time?
The woman that I have decided to marry. Hypothetical. But the woman that hypothetically I've chosen to go and get a ring for.
Yep.
So here's the thing. I feel as though that if it's the woman that I hypothetically would want to buy a ring for, I would already know that she's not gonna go for the moissanite.
No.
I already know that she's not gonna go for the moissanite.
Wait, what do you run that by me?
So boom. So if in my head as a man, I'm like, all right, the moissanite, boom. Nah, man, half off type shit, bang, bang, bang. But if I know that the woman that I'm with, right? Cause everybody know this shit. It's just like, all right, if you with a shorty, and all right, this is a perfect parallel too. If you with a shorty and she buy you some black cement threes, okay, right? All right, yeah, I fought with the black cement threes, but then the next time she buy you some Team Jordans,
okay,
how you gonna take that? You know that she know that you fuck with the retros. She know that you know like this. You know what to get. You know you in tune, but you went out and bought me some shit that I would never wear in public.
Okay,
I will not wear this to the gym. I will not wear this to play basketball in.
Okay,
and I only know this because I got clowned for the Team Jordans long time ago. So I know. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the Park Street Puerto Ricans. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know.
That's a good example, by the way. But I would be appreciative of it.
You gonna let her know that you ain't wearing them outside? You gonna wear them in the house?
Yeah, I mean, granted, now it's not the same. It's not the same as the lab grown and that natural diamond because you can't really tell the difference.
Yeah, yeah. But, that's like 1 for 1. It's like, oh, then this might be a diamond.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would tell like, I ain't gonna be like, yeah, I'm not accepting these or whatever the case may be, but I'm also be like, I'm probably not gonna wear these as often as you thought I was gonna wear them.
She expects you to wear those every time she go out with you.
So you say that to say, if she says I'm not taking this.
No, I say that to say that I would.
My scenario is you come to, hey, you get down on one knee, boom, boom, here you go, ring. Yes, oh my God, oh my God.
And she said, is this a moisture?
No. And then y'all later start talking about the specs of the ring. Oh, okay, this 10 karat, 14 karat gold, silver, whatever the case.
And that's 34 broccolis of moissanite. What? That's 15 cauliflowers of moissanite. What the fuck going on? You telling me? Okay.
and she go, what? Nah, I can't. I don't feel comfortable wearing this, or I can't wear this because for whatever reason, I can't even think of like a reasonable reason as to why somebody wouldn't. But she finds one.
Listen, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. If whatever the reason is, if I get to a point where I'm about to propose, whether it's moissanite, diamond, cubic zirconium, if I propose and the answer is anything but yes, give me my goddamn. You remember in ATL when he snapped? Motherfucker, he had so much. Give me that. Give me my goddamn chain back. Real shit. No, because in my head and in your head is different. So if I went out of my way and I did get you a moissanite, and I know you, like you got to know who you with also. Right. Because if you with a shorty that she expects diamond, she expects like the real. Know what I'm saying? Like she like, you know what I mean? You got to move in that sense. But niggas sometimes they be like in their head, they be like, she about to take this moissanite and be straight with it. You know what I mean? But it's like, if you know you with a shorty that doesn't want that, you either got to get rid of the shorty or capitulate to what shorty want.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So if I like the moissanite shit and all that shit, listen, you know what I'm saying, if I know she wants a diamond, like she's expressed that she wants a diamond, I would give her what she wants. But that's because, you know what I'm saying, not that I'm a simp or no shit, but yeah.
Okay. So you would bring the moissanite back and go get the diamond.
If she was truly upset about it and I made the decision to going out to go get the moissanite knowing that she wanted a diamond, actually no.
I was about to say, man, you don't take this motherfucking moissanite?
I ain't gonna hold you.
Man, I'm about saving money. Diamonds is already ain't really it for me. Like I don't like. I can give a fuck about a diamond. Like
Diamond straight.
give me some precious
It's
metal,
straight.
Give me some gold. Give me some silver.
I like
you know
gold
what I'm
and I
saying?
like silver. Yep.
Man,
yep.
fuck them diamonds.
Not gonna hold if a woman was to deny, if you deny any gift that I give you, it ain't your gift no more.
Any gift?
All right, maybe not any gift, cause like sometimes like some people be like they go off the rails with gifts. Like I'm gonna get her a skydiving, even though I know she afraid of heights. Nigga, that is a terrible gift. Like the fuck, get her something else.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. I feel like if I'm getting to the point of proposing, I'm gonna know my shorty enough to like. If I do get the moissanite, she not gonna give a fuck. But if I know she gonna give a fuck, I'm not gonna get her the moissanite. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like sometimes niggas don't be wanting to. Don't be wanting to bend to they shorty, but it's like, my nigga, like, she bend to you. Like, you gotta bend back. Oh my God.
What the fuck, y'all?
Hey, yo.
I'm sorry. That didn't.
What?
Brother. And I said it like I was confident in it.
What you?
I was like, if she bend for you, you gotta bend back.
What you mean by that? Hell no. Listen.
Dang.
There's certain things it's just like, all right, it don't. It's for me at least. It's too superficial. Like you can't even. If you could articulate and express to me why the diamond is so much more important than the moissanite, then okay, we might have something to go based off of. But
we might.
If it's just like, oh, I want a diamond, so I can tell my girlfriends, okay, I got a diamond.
Oh, that's out.
X, Y, and Z. Then. But.
Just to tell your friends, you gonna have to come with a better reason than that. Cause I'll bring it back if you give me a good enough reason.
Shit. What was I gonna ask you?
I'm not, like I said, bro, if you say no, if I'm on my knee and anything out your mouth is other than yes, your ass is grass.
I mean, what if she had a valid reason?
What would be her reason? Your diamond isn't big enough for me to marry you?
No, I'm saying anything outside of the diamond. Like,
I'm not ready to get married.
Yeah.
I never thought of me being a mother.
Yeah.
If I get on my knee and I propose, and your answer is anything but yes, Moose.
Okay.
You gotta win me back. I'm sorry.
And what is she willing to do so?
I'll give her the opportunity to win me back.
Never know. I was gonna ask. Okay. Oh yeah, that's where I was going. So 30 didn't pan out as envisioned.
That's because of. Hey, you know who fault it is, goddamn. You know who fault it is, goddamn. Hey, I was lined up. I was prepared.
Well. Hey. I had to hop in the car. Yeah.
What? Spin the block? Ah, nah. I don't spin the block no more, man. And I know it. I was the one that was infamous for spinning the block. Even if
I don't know how much I believe that.
You remember when Nick Young shot that 3-pointer and then turned around
and that motherfucker
and went out?
Yeah.
That's me.
Okay.
But nah, man, I was on the way. Man.
So it didn't pan out as envisioned. What does 35 look like in your mind?
35 at this point now.
God willing, of course.
Inshallah, you know how that go. I would say at least one kid.
Okay.
At least one kid. And if I'm at 35 with one kid, that means I'm ending this life on earth with 4. No, I'm ending this life on earth with 3.
Okay.
Cause after 40,
no.
Nigga, I'm sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox, nigga. Fuck me. No, after 40, I don't want to deal with none of that shit, man.
Okay.
I'm good.
So at least one. What else?
At least one. 35, I'm gonna definitely be in my house by then.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to do that now. So like 35 at this point right now, 35. Know what I'm saying? If I'm being honest, niggas is getting bread. Niggas is getting bread. Niggas is getting money. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's through the content that we're trying to create over the next few years.
Okay.
Or whether it's us going into more production.
Okay.
And doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Either way, the capital gains is going up. Because if I'm planning on taking care of kids, I gotta make more money.
Kids is expensive.
Fuck them kids, man. I gotta pee again.
What?
I'm sorry, man. I'm over here like dancing around. I'm over here trying to look cool.
You want to just call it?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Cause I ain't smoke, boy. I don't tweak them over like, God damn, ain't no weed in it, one.
Damn. Listen. You know we got some shit to address.
Oh man, you know we got some shit to address. Fuck. What do you say? Don't tell no lies about me. Won't tell truths about you. That nigga Kendrick was cryptic as a Dear Adonis. I'm mad that he's your dad. There's a lot of shit that we gotta get into, man.
Yeah, man. This was definitely impromptu. We were setting up to do an actual episode. Didn't pan out. We was during pre-production. We were going back and forth as to how we would even like
reintroduce ourselves.
Yeah, and this was kind of. I feel like this was probably the best. Not even the best because we still haven't reintroduced ourselves to
the folk them.
Yeah, but nonetheless, like I said, we still got some shit to address.
Yeah, I know. Y'all are like, where the fuck these niggas come from? These niggas just they watch that. I could have sworn they didn't fuck with politics. Hold up.
Type shit.
It'd be like that.
Yeah. But yeah, here we are. We back. Better than ever. New setup.
Yeah. We ain't even address. The next pod we're gonna rewatch this.
Yup.
And we're gonna run it back.
Yep.
Cause we got there's a whole bunch of new shit we ain't tell y'all about, but y'all know about, but y'all gonna be like, yo, where the fuck that couch come from?
Yeah.
Where the fuck that fucking abstract art? These niggas got abstract art now and shit, like.
Still got the grass.
Nah, I mean, these niggas only got a few strips of grass, but abstract art and shit, like.
There's more to come. I gotta order some more. That's all it is.
I love it, man. Big changes, big new shit, man.
I wouldn't do this more often. I like this.
Hell yeah. I'm waiting for you to wrap this motherfucker up, bro. I gotta pee like a motherfucker.
Fidgety.
I'm on like, hell yeah, abstract art.
Listen, we're back. Be on the lookout. We got more shit coming from y'all.
A lot of new shit.
Episode coming soon. Don't y'all worry. Changes coming soon. You know we got some shit to address. Until next time, it's your boy, AB.
Hey. Oh, that's me.
Say,
that's my thing.
I don't have it yet.
It's your boy, Big Moose Dog, a.k.a. El Diablo Sauce, a.k.a. I don't got a nickname for this episode because this was, it was everywhere.
And if you tapped in, just know we appreciate y'all.
Subscribe.
Y'all. Fuck with y'all.
Like.
I got work in the morning.
Oh, yeah, we got to get the fuck up out of here.
I guarantee you, it's going to take you a while to even cut that off, too. You over here doing all that dancing around and shit.
Don't tell no lies about me. And I won't tell you about you. I knew he was about to fucking go crazy when he said that shit. All right, hey, we out. All right, let's do it, man.
You know it's live, right?
Oh, shit. Hold on.
I told